Would you get out of my way so I could try to finish reading this? Going to the nest of his goose, found there an egg, all yellow and glitter. Oh, it's the thing of the golden goose. Okay. There you are.
I've read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
That being greedy doesn't pay.
Excellent. You're one of my most talented pupils. You've uncovered the meaning hidden in the letters. Like I told you, books are valuable. And the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson, which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Okay, I can't even see some of these words. Go back to the script. Hopefully I can't remember that.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distrupule, what's written there?
Nullus est liber tam malus, ut non alique parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
Yay! New perk! All books are cheaper in shops. In the flow of reading, you will get tired and hungry twice as slowly as normal. First two will get 2 points. I'm supposed to go all of them are, because I know I can only choose between these two. Nice! Level 14. All books are cheaper in shops. I have the perk to where, as long as I'm sitting still, I don't lose food or sleep, so that's kind of useless to me. Let's learn this one then. And that's kind of a long way. I'd have to go all the way to Scallots. before noon. Oh, well. I don't have the perk for that. Could do red deer meat. Wait, what is it? From the non-playing customer's purse. Why couldn't I move? That'll move over the... Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so that'll move, and then A's down, way down here. What the hell is this? Jesus! Way the hell down here. Oh, it's a turning. Okay, I'll just do that main thing, and then I'll find quests while I'm here, and, you know, we'll do things. Yeah, I better stick with that first. Okay, there's a star over here, which means a quest giver. Are you some warrior monk? Father Godwin. Yoo-hoo! There we go.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Do you have any work that needs doing?
My dear lad, I have more worries than I can bear. Another pair of shoulders would ease my burden. I have to deal with a local witch.
A witch?
The herb woman, old Gertrude.
Burn her.
That devious hag who will stoop to anything. Like all herbalists, for that matter.
Oh, don't tell me. The cows are giving blood instead of milk, and babies are being born with 2 heads and a tail.
This is no laughing matter. Gertrude isn't evil. She just has peculiar ideas about what's good for people. A little bird told me she incited some Ujet's women to witchery.
A little bird told you, did it?
You know how good people are at seeing the splinter in another's eye and not the beam in their own.
In other words, someone's been gossiping. And what's the problem?
As long as herb women stick to giving psychic to folk and bloated cows, assisting in childbirth, or burning incense in bedrooms to help with sleep, then nothing at all. But this is sacrilege, and it's unsafe. All sorts of molds and lichens and poisonous plants and other foul things go into those concoctions. I'd hate to see her poison some poor gullible lass.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to go and see her and find out what she's been up to. I know she lives in fear of the Holy Church, so tell her I sent you. That will make her talk and think twice about encouraging witchcraft. If you learn that she truly did involve folk in some foolishness, find out all you can and deal with it.
Consider it done.
Okay.
Good. And never fear. I'm a man who always pays his debts. You'll find Gertrude, the old herb woman, in the woods. Good luck to you.
Yay, I get to play with the devil. Oh my Jesus, I have to go that far? Fine. There's a thingy right here anyway. But it's unclear more left. And pop. Gotta increase that vitality. For a second, I thought that was sticking out of her back. I was like, she's a witch! Run! Run! Oh, is that what it was telling me? Was that that's an archery thing? Oh, you're the archery mascot. Go here. Call horse. Wow, usually you just teleport right behind me.
Yeah!
Let's go.
Yeah! Yeah!
You're just a regular witch. Alright.
Yeah!
We go on horsemanship. Yay. Hello there, witch. You have it, warty nose.
God watch over you, good night, especially in these dark times. Can I do something for you?
Well, you're a friendly witch. What can you train me in first? Herbalism? I'm level 20. I don't need your help.
I've come from the priests. They're saying you incited some women to witchcraft.
Me? Witchcraft? That's nothing but idle chatter.
Don't you know that witches are burned alive?
There's no need for trouble. I'll tell you everything. I've done
Yeah,
a
you
very
better.
foolish thing. It's preying on my mind so much I can't sleep a wink.
But I'm supposed to believe an old witch has pangs of conscience.
Laugh if you like, but it's not a word of a lie. You probably know I sell various magic lotions and potions alongside my herbs. Well, there's one I wish I hadn't sold. You see, Vera, Zlata, and Kuta from Uzhitz wanted a magic ointment from me. I kept refusing them, but in the end, I let them talk me into it.
What kind of ointment was it?
One that will show you a world no one else can see, a place of wonder and terror. The flowers might start talking to you, or the earth could swallow you up.
You
I
gave him
don't know
acid?
if it's the work of the devil or of God himself, but the ointment has that power.
Yeah,
But
this
it
witch
could
gave
poison
people
any
drugs.
person who doesn't know how to use it right.
So all this talk of witches anointing themselves and then flying to their sabbaths on broomsticks.
The ointment could make a person see such things. But it was stupid of me letting those foolish women get their hands on it. They could poison themselves or fall off a cliff while they're lost in a dream.
Will you give me the ointment recipe?
It contains belladonna and the herb Paris, both quite poisonous plants. That ought to make you think twice about dabbling with it.
I still want it.
So why did you give them the ointment at all?
Because I'm soft-hearted. You see, one of those women, Vera, lost her whole family in Skalitz. And Zlata's husband was killed. And the youngest of them, Kuta, miscarried with the horror of it all. They said they wanted to use the ointment to speak with the dead and ask them to put a word in with the Lord.
Yeah. I understand how they feel. But I reckon it'll get them nowhere but the ducking stool and the stake.
Judge not, lest ye be judged. I didn't want to give them the ointment, but they offered me a pile of groschen. So I thought how desperate they must be, and I heard their plea.
Their plea or the clink of their coin? And why are you so worried about them all of a sudden? What changed your mind?
I'm losing sleep over it. Firstly, those women don't know what they're doing. And secondly, folk might see it as witchcraft. And do you know what they do to witches?
They burn them alive.
They burn them!
That they do. So don't be surprised I'm worried.
It didn't bother you before, though.
Okay, why did they want the ointment for?
What did they want the ointment for?
Each one of them lost a loved one recently, and it's grieving them. They wanted to talk with the dead.
I've heard enough.
If you've heard enough, you must understand why I need your help. Find out from those women what they intend, and watch over them to keep them safe.
Very well.
Very well. But only because the priest himself asked me to.
Thank you 1,000-fold. I'll go to the Reverend myself and explain. You take care of those women. May the Lord watch over you.
Are you close to beating that game? Just out of curiosity?
Oh no, I'm nowhere near close to beating this game. Like, you can spend hundreds of hours on this thing.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's if you do all the side quests and you try to level up your character, all the stats up, and, you know, this and that.
Gotcha.
I mean, like, just the story alone, plus, you know, the required grinding to get your stats
Right.
high enough would probably take you about a good 40 to 50 hours. And that's not including the side quests and everything else. Plus all the DLCs and...
Gotcha. I'm on the last monster from Monster Hunter DLC. The storyline.
Oh, nice.
No, he's not nice. He's an asshole.
He's an asshole.
He's very difficult.
Yeah.
Come on.
Damn shrubbery. My horse's nemesis.
Do I?
Yeah.
If you want any of the armors and stuffs for the Halloween festival, you only have 2 days, FYI.
Okay. Like, sadly, I've just been, like, when I'm not streaming, I'm just grinding, like, I'll just run it. I've been grinding levels for this
Yeah.
game so I can stream it without having to, like, show the grind on
Right.
stream. Dude, Halloween was horrible at work.
Oh, really?
Especially with, like, the no trick-or-treating stuff going on.
Oh, so that
Like,
you guys
dude-
were probably just hellaciously busy then.
Yeah, like, I was supposed to be at work at 3:45. I got, I always get there about an hour early. They asked me to immediately clock in, and I was first off, which means I should have been off by, like, 7:30, 8, latest. I was there until close. And then I had to stay later to help them get it all properly, because it's the end of the month, so, we're doing, like, our in-house inspections and